Meraki Collective. I was just live in our challenge Facebook group. I talked for a little bit over an hour, and then I talked to Eddie and I was like, okay, I'll see you later. I'm going to go live on Instagram. And he was like, dang, girl, you can talk. And he's not wrong. So welcome to Matcha Monday, whether you're watching live or the replay. I appreciate you being here at the Meraki Collective. First of all, we help personal brand entrepreneurs show up online with clarity and confidence. We help them develop their brand. We help them launch online and get their stuff out there. Excuse me. And yeah, you see, I wasn't kidding. I've been talking for a long time, but I am committed to also showing up every single week on Mondays for a quick little chat, Matcha Monday chat, to talk all things business, branding, websites, whatever else y'all want to chat about that has to do with those topics. So Ken, if you're watching live or watching the replay, I appreciate you. The topic that I want to talk about today was inspired by chatting in the challenge group, which, by the way, I'm going to keep saying this. I'm going to shout it from the rooftops. We are doing the free 5-day personal brand challenge this week. It started today. We just wrapped up day 1, just went live in the challenge Facebook group. And so that's happening. You have until tomorrow morning-ish. Yes, I believe that's when, to still register. So if you're watching this live and you go to my profile and you see that link and it's still there and you can still register, then come join us. There is still time. If not, get yourself on the wait list and you can catch the free personal brand challenge next time. But anyway, the reason I wanted to bring that up is because obviously I want you to join us. And if you are joining us in the challenge, please let me know in the comments below. The whole thing is, the question comes up, yes, I want to figure out my brand. I'm so excited to figure out my brand. But the big question is this: what is a personal brand? Have you ever asked yourself that? That's what we're going to talk about today very quickly. I'm going to keep this Matcha Monday short and sweet because although I can talk a lot, I don't need to talk that much. An hour for a Facebook Live is good enough. And then a little chat here on Instagram is great, or on the blog, wherever you're watching this. So a personal brand, I'm talking about in business in particular. If you're here, I'm assuming you're an aspiring business owner, you have a business, you're thinking about it, you want to do something where you make money by providing a service or a product to clients, to people, right? So a personal brand is, if you're here, you are a personal brand, okay? You, yourself, the way that you are, how you operate, what you do, the interaction that you have with people, that is a personal brand. If you are the face of your business, of your blog, of your practice, of your company, of your product, you are a personal brand. So if we think like big here, we can go like actors and actresses and singers, songwriters, artists, like celebrities. Those are all personal brands, but we can even bring it in a little bit tighter. Even people who are business owners, even like huge business owners, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, all of these people, they are also personal brands. And we can even bring it in tighter. Entrepreneurs, even small business owners, bloggers, coaches, consultants, professional service provider, we are all personal brands, okay? The thing that happens is that we think, a lot of times we think that a personal brand is like a logo or colors and a color palette and all these wonderful things, which I'm a huge fan of because that's what I help my clients create and launch, right? That is the visual component of your personal brand, but you are a personal brand. If you are the one, like I said, the one providing a service, if you are the face of your company, you are a personal brand, and it is your responsibility as an entrepreneur to share that and to assign the visual aspect to that in your business, especially on your online presence. Davin, what's up? The Splinter Concept, good to see you. And shout out to the Studio Press, Izzy, Carissa, everybody else, Colleen, May, Kimberly, Danny. Thank y'all for being here live. I appreciate that so much. And if you're watching the replay, thank you for watching the replay as well. So that's what I'm getting at today, okay? You are a personal brand. If you have a service, a product, even if you do something as I don't want to say simple, but like consulting. If you're a coach, even if you're not giving somebody a digital product or a physical product, if you're a coach or a consultant, you are providing a service and therefore you are a personal brand. That does not mean that you have to plaster your face all over your website. You have to post only selfies and photos of you on Instagram. That doesn't mean that. It means that you have a responsibility to create an experience for your clients, for your audience. And how do you do that? Well, there's different ways to do that. And the way that I am highlighting, shouting from the rooftop, and encouraging to this week in particular is to create the visual component of your personal brand. And we are doing that inside our free 5-day Design Your Personal Brand Challenge. What are you going to figure out during this challenge? You're going to figure out your color palette. You're going to figure out your brand vibe. You're going to figure out a value proposition statement, a mood board. And at the end of the week, we take all of that and we create your master brand guide so that when you are ready to take your personal brand to the next level and show up online, whether that's a website or that's on social media, marketing, whatever type of marketing, visual marketing you're going to do online, you're going to be ready to do that with your master brand guide that you are going to create in the Design Your Personal Brand Challenge. So let me be very clear. What is a personal brand? I could come up with a huge list of hundreds of different things, but I'm talking like a makeup artist, a copywriter, a health coach, a Reiki practitioner, an EFT practitioner, an author, a leader, a writer, a home decorator, an interior designer, a videographer, a photographer. There's so many things. I'm getting like a flood of ideas and then I'm coming to a blank. But I hope you get it. A designer, dogs. Dogs can be personal brands. Y'all have seen the accounts where dogs are like celebrities. That is because their human parent created a brand around them. They gave the dog a personality. Now the dogs just like living their life and they are actually the best example of a personal brand. I can't even believe I'm talking about this now because this just came to me. They're the best example because they're just doing their thing. And then their human parent is the one that gets all that creates like the strategy around that. And that's super important. But first and foremost, you are a personal brand. Even if you're a blogger, if you're a travel blogger, a beauty blogger, a fashion blogger, if you're an influencer, an aspiring influencer, all of these little things that people think, oh no, it's just a hobby for me. No, you're a personal brand, especially if you expect or want or aspire to make business with your brand and business online or in person. And are you going to help guide us in the right direction of color palette, etc., or is it uniquely up to us? For the challenge, if you're referring to the challenge, no, I give you a guide. I tell you what you should look at based on your value proposition statement, which we create inside of the challenge. Based on that, based on the framework and some cool resources that I share with you, you'll be able to define a color palette. And for that, color palettes, Davin, you're doing it right. Your color palette is so like simple, clean, and open. It's very, very well done. Becky says you want to start a jewelry business, and that is a great example. I actually had somebody today say inside of the challenge group, say, oh, well, I don't really have a personal brand. I forgot what she said. She provides a service, and she was like, no, that doesn't apply to me. And I was like, no, yes, it does. It absolutely applies to you. Because even though you're selling a product, you're selling like a physical, tangible product, in your case, jewelry, you are the creator. Now, unless you want to mass produce jewelry and like completely take the personal component out of it, then you're the creator, right? You're the artist, Becky. So you are the personal brand. Now, think of it this way. If somebody is deciding between two pairs of earrings and they're the exact same thing, they're made the exact same way, same materials, same everything, same price even. Let's go as far as to say that, same price. If I was looking at your set, your jewelry set, and the other person, if everything's the same, then what is different? The personal brand, the connection, the experience that you would provide to me versus the experience that the other person provides for me or for the individual. That is why personal branding is so important, because it is the thing that sets you apart. It's basically stepping into who you are in all different components, not just visually, but for the challenge, we focus on the visual aspect. For this week, we're focusing on the visual aspect of it. So Becky, congratulations on wanting to start your jewelry business. I have no doubt that you're going to do that. You are still a personal brand, my friend, because people want to buy things, especially such personalized things, jewelry, from individuals who care and that they can connect with and that they know, understand them. Like I said, unless your business goals are like totally different to like mass produce and like that's a whole different thing. That's not so much personal branding as much as it is like wholesale, and or there's a different word for that, but that's what came to me. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. If you are watching live, I appreciate you. If you are watching the replay, I appreciate you. Please let me know that you watched. And again, you still have time, like less than 24 hours, I'm not even kidding, to sign up for the Design Your Personal Brand Challenge. I would love to see you there. We only launch this challenge a couple of times a year. This is the last time I'm launching it for this year. All right. So if you will join us this time, amazing. If not, it's all good. I'm still happy that you're here and happy to connect live with you on Instagram. Thank you so much for being here. Again, my name is Marissa, and I'll catch you later. Bye.